I kind of like when we just start.
Let's start.
I kind of like when we talk and get started and like just go in.
And then when they listen to it, we're already like mid-sentence.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
okay
need
with that too. I was watching the Aaron Hernandez documentary.
Oh, I didn't watch.
I just watched the first episode.
Guy's he's a maniac.
I completely forgot that
he was good at football.
That he was gay.
He played football. But he wasn't gay when he. It only came out that he was gay afterwards.
Right, because it was something that he was hiding.
Yeah.
And I say gay, and I don't say bisexual because his own brother says that he was gay.
Yeah.
As well. I wish he didn't do any of these murders so he could just be gay and then be like the best tight end.
Oh my God! Imagine the Patriots if they had Aaron Hernandez and Gronk. Yeah. They would never lose.
Well, yeah. I mean, they didn't. They were so good.
And he was a beast.
But yeah, he was.
I mean, he was definitely real messed up. He apparently had the worst case of CTE that they've ever seen
for a person his age.
His age, for as young as he was. Yeah,
that's true. You know, I bet we have some CTE, even playing football for only a couple of years. You know,
I think being a kid, you just bumping your head.
Right, and so I wonder how much my brain has deteriorated from CTE in my life.
I mean, probably not
much, but I would like to see the percentage.
Do you think I guess CTE makes you like want to die, kind of. Like, is Dave Duerson.
Yeah.
Like,
Junior
Seau. Like, two legends.
I don't know. Dave Duerson's not a legend.
85 Bears legend. 85
He's not an NFL legend like
Absolutely.
Junior Seau.
Okay, true, I guess.
I don't know who else.
I went to high school with Dave Duerson's kids, actually.
Yeah, how they doing?
I don't know.
Shout out Dave Duerson. What are their names?
Treg and Brock.
Treg?
Treg, T-R-E-G-G. He played at Notre Dame.
Is that short for something?
Treg Duerson.
I've never heard that name before. Treg.
Yeah, and then Brock.
This is my son Treg.
No,
that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, Treg Stone does not sound as good as Treg Duerson.
Which is weird because my last name goes with pretty much any name. Treg Stone, you're right. It does not sound good.
And I think CTE is weird because they can't test for it while you're alive.
Yeah.
Also, it's I'm sure they're going to find a way, but they can only test for it after. Do you think Antonio Brown has CTE?
Yeah.
I just think he's an insane guy. I mean,
Do you think Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco has it?
No, I think he's just hilarious.
He is funny.
the NFL made him change it. He changed his name.
But Antonio Brown's funny too.
No, he's not funny.
No white women 2020? Come on, that's hilarious.
I didn't see that. I did not see that.
That's really funny.
But he's an insane guy. He ruined his NFL career. He could have been the greatest wide receiver of all time.
And no one's ever going to pass Jerry Rice in that regard, but...
Well, I didn't know that he was insane. Like, I thought Antonio Brown was
Look how much money he's already made. Come on.
But I thought he was like a quiet guy. Like, because you didn't hear anything about him in Pittsburgh. He was just
yes, you did. That's why he left Pittsburgh.
You only heard about it while he was leaving.
Right.
No, he wanted to leave.
Because he was very vocal about it.
Yeah, but he wasn't
quiet,
loud.
Dude, he was always a show off. He always had a chip on his shoulder because of where he was drafted and everything like that. But he just became insane.
Yeah.
Once he, when you tell someone something for so long, like he's told he's the best receiver in football, that gets in people's heads.
I mean, he was though.
I know
he's never going to play it down.
That gets
for sure.
Head, just like with Kanye West, people told, you're the best, producer, rapper, whatever. And then look at him, he's insane.
Oh, Yeezy's the man though.
He probably has CTE also.
Chi-Town product, CT Yeezy. So I just watched Breaking Bad, got through it, and I got to be honest with you guys.
Spoilers ahead.
No spoilers. It's a pretty great show.
Wow, what a compelling review. Breaking Bad, pretty great show.
Really great show.
You can spoil it. That's fine. The show's been off the air for what?
Yeah, but what about for people
years?
like me that I just started watching it, and it's good. That Aaron Paul, I think he's so great.
Yeah.
I think he's a great actor, and I think he's just
pretty much all he's known
character.
for.
Because it's like how George is only known as George from Seinfeld.
Right, but you can
just
name
called him
other
George.
things that he was in.
Brad Paisley music video.
I wouldn't have named that.
What else is Sean Alexander in?
Jason Alexander, Sean
Alexander. I'm still on CTE.
Jason Alexander. Why do I feel like he was in Dunstan Checks In, or was it?
Well, the fact that you would be one of like 7 people that could name that if he was in that.
I don't think he was now.
Yeah.
Jeez, I guess. Oh, Shallow Hal.
Oh, yeah, he was in Shallow Hal. Okay.
He's in Shallow. He's in an episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
In one episode of Malcolm?
Yeah.
But you remember it because he's George in Malcolm in the Middle.
No, I remember it because I remember every episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay, like Elaine.
Well, obviously.
She's in Veep. Yeah. She's huge in Veep.
But like Jerry, you only know him from Seinfeld.
And he's cool with that. He's totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Comedians in Cars is such a great show. Coneheads?
I never saw Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
I can't read that second one.
Hold on. Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Well, that was just a voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Hugo.
Okay.
Was
he in Dunstan Checks In?
Let's scroll down, baby.
I saw The Orville. Isn't that a popular show?
Oh yeah, he's on the Orville.
Is he really?
Yeah, Orville's actually pretty funny. It's basically just a new Star Trek, but
They film at
more
Fox.
jokes.
They film at Fox, and I know it's like a Star Trekky.
I
And
don't think
there was
he was
one.
in Dunstan
They
Checks
had
In.
so at Fox we have a fake street. It's New York Street, whatever. And there's a.
Oh my God, he is.
Yes.
I knew he was going to be because you have a freak memory
Hell
and you
yeah.
remember things like that. Oh, I got a
Shout out to that monkey.
box Pinot Grigio. Well, I'll review this after the show from 7-Eleven.
Vendange, l'Italiano.
Vendange. But no, so for the Orville, they shoot at Fox, and there was one of their like spaceships was parked. Like we have a fake street. It's New York Street. It just looks like you're in New York, and so. And the security guards have tickets, like they could put like it's not for money, but like they put tickets on your car if you're parked illegally. And one day I walked by one of their spaceships, and there's like 12 parking tickets parked on the spaceships or put up on the spaceship's driver window. It was real funny.
Were you alone when you saw that? Did you have a laugh?
I was alone. I had an alone laugh, and I took a photo alone.
How often do you laugh when you're by yourself? Like actually laugh, not like a chuckle, but like laugh.
I'm not like self-conscious. If something's funny, I will absolutely laugh if I'm by myself.
I don't think that has anything to do with being self-conscious, right?
I think it does. I feel like that's, I don't know. Like if something's funny, I'll laugh.
Now you're alone most of the time, correct?
Yeah.
How often do you talk to yourself?
Oh, not really often.
Out loud?
Not really that often.
I'm about 90% of the time.
You talk to yourself all the time?
Constantly.
See, I don't really at all. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I should have picked that up. Like,
Right.
pick whatever up. But no, not really. I'm mainly internal, or I'll text somebody what I needed to do for validation.
Yeah, no, I'm constantly talking to myself. It might be an issue. But then once I read online that talking to yourself is a good thing. It's good for your mental health. But probably to a certain extent.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
mean,
if I'm doing it constantly.
at some point, you're an insane person.
Right.
So Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah. So did you like how it ended?
Loved how it ended. And
Yeah.
I didn't. So I thought I had finished, and I did finish. But the way Netflix does it, they put you straight in, like it's another episode. They put you just directly into El Camino.
Oh.
I didn't watch it.
So I thought
I
it
didn't
was.
see it either.
I thought it was another I thought it was another episode.
Oh, okay. And then you realized
And it was so long. I was like, he doesn't look that much older, actually.
Or how much weight Todd gained.
I didn't think of that.
Fat Damon, dude. Meth Damon, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Back then he was Meth
Todd,
Damon.
yeah.
Now he's Fat Damon.
I did not like my first experience of him was in Black Mirror. I wasn't a fan of him in Black Mirror. I didn't like that episode really.
That episode's great.
That episode is
I know. See, I appreciate him more now than I did then.
My first experience of him is being the bully in Like Mike.
He was the bully in Like Mike.
He was the bully orphan. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
You ever saw Like Mike?
No.
Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah.
Jonathan
no.
Lipnicki?
I've seen it in pieces.
Morris Chestnut?
I've seen it in pieces. I've never seen it, and I would have never remembered that it was Fat Damon.
Yeah.
That's a rough nickname. That's a rough nickname if you're an actor.
Dude, if I was making millions of dollars, you could
Yeah, but you're
call
still
me
Fat
whatever.
Damon.
Yeah, you can call me that.
You know what I just saw last night is Mila Kunis is in Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves as a little kid. She's at
Mila Kunis is in it?
Really?
Yeah. She's a young girl at the party that they throw. Remember when like they fall in the chip dip and all that jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's at that party.
Mila Kutcher.
Yeah. It's wild. It blew my mind.
It is weird seeing like Misha Barton is in The Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Kid actors that
It's
got
weird,
famous.
yeah,
and,
like,
you've
people-
seen the movie a ton of times.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh shit, it was that.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
People that have been famous for, I mean, I guess forever then.
Right. I feel like when people think of child actors, they think, oh, what train wrecks they are. But
Yeah.
most of them are pretty normal, successful adult actors, like Fat Damon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or his
I had no
wife,
idea.
Kirsten Dunst. She's a child actor, and now she's very famous as an
He's
adult.
married to Kirsten Dunst?
Yeah.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They met while working on Fargo season 2, and now
Good
they're
show.
married, and now they have child.
Congratulations, Fat Damon.
Yeah, shout out Fat Damon.
Tom, do you have plans to watch Better Call Saul?
I
I need
do.
to watch that too.
I do.
It's so good. It's better than Breaking Bad, in my opinion.
I love Saul. I love the character Saul. He's just so
great.
good. He's so
Great
funny.
casting on that too. Bob Odenkirk.
Bob
is so
Odenkirk,
good.
he's so good. And he's such a skeezy little lawyer.
Yeah.
And then he gets too far in. He's like, guys, go away. Like, but he's got a guy for everything. Call this vacuum shop.
I need to watch that show. Yeah, but Breaking Bad was perfect. You know, they had
It is really a
when
good
you can
show. It
have-
makes me
when you
wanna
have an
cook
idea
meth.
for a show, and you know you have it planned out exactly how you want to go, and then you execute it like that. You don't do any extra seasons for more money or whatever like that. Like he had
Yeah.
a vision, he did it so good.
I thought it could have.
You know, in the beginning, you like Walter White. By the end, you hate him. Did you hate him?
No.
Really?
I liked Walter White. At the end.
Oh God! Dude.
But I like Jesse
Hated him.
a million times more. I do have one complaint
like
about the
Jesse
show.
too.
I wish that him and Jesse got along more. Because every time they're together, every time they're cooking together, they're just there to cook. And then in the meantime, they're always like Jesse's always like coming back to Walter in a loving way.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a father-son
Walter.
relationship.
No, but Walter's always like telling him he's an idiot and like
Yeah.
get out of here.
Right.
Walter's never nice to him.
Right.
And I wish that I just wish they got along better. That's my
Yeah,
only.
but-
That's the only thing that annoyed me.
So
like,
when
every
you say
time-
that, how do you like Walt when he treats Jesse like that? Jesse, who looks up to him like a father, you know, and that's the way that Walter.
Well,
treats
no,
him.
I mean, I texted my sister. I was like, I don't really like how Walt is treating Jesse. Like, I like Walt. I like
Did you like Walt Jr.? I mean Flynn.
Flynn.
Yeah,
Oh, he was great.
I know. No,
He was
they were
great.
all really
Loved
good.
Hank. I hated the
was great.
wives. The wives were terrible.
Really?
Oh, I hated them. Marie and Skylar.
Yeah, I liked him.
Oh, they were brutal.
You know, at first you don't like Skylar because it's like, oh, shut up, Skylar.
No, the whole time you're like, shut up, Skylar.
No, because in the end, you know, I think most people had that gradual shift against Walt, where they don't like him in the end, because he, you know, in the very, very end, yes, he tries to like make up for everything that.
Yeah,
he's
but
done,
it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah.
I mean, I
show,
feel
though.
well.
Gustavo Fring, fantastic.
There were a few times where I was like, hey, what, like there's got to be a point where you realize that you don't need to keep doing this. Like so after
Right.
after season 4, I was like, this could have ended at season 4, and I was like, I don't even
How
know.
did season 4 end?
It was when I don't want to
say
spoil it. Okay, so I'll just say Gus.
Yeah.
And Gus.
Oh, Gus gets his face blown off.
All right. So
his face.
for the record, Justin spoiled that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, how they shot that was so good.
That was
too. He
so
walks
great.
out and
Yeah.
to the side and then,
See that I love. They could have ended right there, and then the end. Then the end. You're in Walter's backyard, and
Yeah.
and he's in the yard, and then it like kind of pans around to the plant, where it shows you that he was the one that poisoned Brock,
Yeah.
and it ends right there. It could have been the ending of the show.
But
It would have been
like,
perfect because he didn't have to do meth anymore.
But you know that he poisoned that kid.
Yes.
How can you still like him?
But he poisoned. He
He's
didn't
such
poison.
a bad guy.
But he poisoned him like just to get sick. He knew he wasn't gonna die.
Still, you don't intentionally poison a child.
Guy had plans.
You should have been his Jesse.
No way. Poor Jesse. Every time he just gets his head kicked in. That guy is such a good actor. I really like that guy. Aaron Paul.
Yeah, I really don't know him from anything else.
He was in Need for Speed, that movie.
Never saw it.
Exactly.
I think he's great. He's a great actor.
He was in
I've never
something
really
else,
seen
too.
any of those people in anything else besides,
If you
Dr.
watch
Tim
BoJack,
Watley.
obviously, yeah.
he's the voice in BoJack.
Oh, yeah. I'm not really counting cartoons, I guess.
That's fair.
Although that is a legitimate means of money. He's making a lot of money on that BoJack.
I loved Hank.
Yeah, I liked him too.
From the very beginning, I liked Hank. He was just always
Dean
funny.
Norris.
He was always funny and Mike. I knew even when Mike was a bad guy, I knew he was a good guy.
Oh yeah, Mike.
The whole time,
You can't dislike Mike.
even when you were not supposed to be on Mike's side, I knew he was going to be one of the good ones. I'm liking Miken. That was such a good show.
Yes, it was. Now you got to watch The Shield.
The Shield.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people tell me I got to watch Sons of Anarchy.
No.
Have you ever watched it?
Same creator though. It's funny that you say that.
Of The Shield or
Yeah. So The Shield was created by Sean Ryan. Shout out Sean Ryan from Rockford, Illinois.
all right.
And Kurt Sutter. And
Okay.
Kurt Sutter made Sons of Anarchy. So like my parents, huge fans of The Shield. They watched Sons of Anarchy. They loved it, and then they didn't like it. Like the last couple seasons, it just got
Okay.
too goofy. But
did you watch Sons of Anarchy?
no, I'm not interested in like motorcycle gangs. I guess is like a concept.
I didn't think that I was interested in meth cooking, but
Why wouldn't you be interested in meth cooking?
I am now.
Yeah, I would. But like you know,
That blue stuff, sometimes it
dudes on
looked pretty good.
motorcycles. Okay, for instance, when we left here last week, those guys on, or yeah,
Oh
those
my
guys on
God, those
motorcycles,
guys! Oh, guys, last week we left. These people. So in California, motorcycles are obnoxious. They are allowed to just drive down the center, middle, dashed lane lines
We talked about this
for no
before.
reason. And
So they can do it on the highway, and they can do it on a regular.
So we're at a red
residential
light.
streets.
We're at a red light, and these two like
They're probably
nerdy,
around our age.
nerdy white dudes
Yeah.
are pull up next to us in their Harleys, and their
No,
radio.
they weren't even cool motorcycles.
Yeah.
They were like the tricycle motorcycle.
Were they the three? Oh,
The
that's why they had
one
so.
of them was.
That's why they had such trouble getting by.
Yeah, because they were so wide.
Their music was louder than their
Blasting.
motorcycle.
Yes,
and it was
They were so
horrible.
annoying.
They were jokes.
they were.
They were like bad guys in Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, forget that the guy that played Todd was on Friday Night Lights too, which I never watched, but it's supposed
I've
to be
heard
good.
so many times
Friday
to
Night
watch that
Lights.
show.
The
The
TV show.
TV show, yeah.
I heard it was
Not
good.
the movie starring Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Yeah, dude. I just remember him being the abusive dad in that. I'm like, all right, Tim
Yeah,
McGraw.
Tim McGraw and he had a song with Nelly in that movie.
In that movie?
Yeah, yeah,
Over and over again?
yeah. I'm pretty sure it was
no
in that movie.
way. Was it really?
That was when Tim McGraw was trying to.
I'm
be,
looking it up now. Get
pretty-
it all in my head. I think about it over and over again. It is.
I can't help
not.
loving you.
It's not on that.
That was around the time though. That song came out around that time, I think.
I think you're right because Friday Night Lights came out in 2004. I want to say Over and Over Again came out when I was in 8th grade, and that would have been 2004.
It was when Tim McGraw started trying to get like hip. He's like, I gotta get.
Well, he was hip. He wanted to do that crossover.
yeah, exactly.
And guess what? It worked because that song
he's
was
the
massive.
He's the man.
What's your favorite Tim McGraw song?
Something like that.
How's it go?
It's about Labor Day weekend.
2004.
I was 17. It was 2004.
Yeah.
It was Labor Day weekend. I was 17.
How's the chorus go? Because I don't really know.
I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini
Oh
skirt.
yeah, I know that song.
Skipping rocks on the river by the railroad tracks.
I like Live Like You Were. Actually, I don't like that song. I know that song. Live Like You Were Dying.
Live Like You Were Dying.
Classic, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one where his dad's in the video.
Yeah. Tug.
Tug McGraw.
Former MLB pitcher. Yeah.
How about the Astros? The Astros are in deep.
Yeah, I know they are. Not a sports podcast.
I know, not a sport.
We're relying
We're
heavily on
rip rolling on
sports right
sport.
now.
Okay, but the Astros just cheated. Like
They did cheat.
like blatantly cheated.
It's a pretty big scandal. It's crossing out of the sports realm.
Yeah,
into
I mean,
the-
they just cheated. Like they Jose Altuve when he runs home and he holds his jersey shut.
Yeah.
He's like, don't rip it open. I have a buzzer that told me that it was going to be a curveball. Like, and then he gets his shirt and he runs into the dugout and puts on his NLCS champ shirt.
So for those not in the loop,
That's crazy.
the Astros were accused of cheating. I mean, well, it's proven now that they were. Basically, they had set up a camera in center field so they could see what the catcher was signaling to the pitcher for what pitch to throw, and then they would beat on a drum or like a trash
Like a
can,
garbage
whatever,
can with a bat, yeah.
with a bat to send a message. And then other players who just found out were wearing like an electronic device on like on their pec.
It was on their
basically.
right shoulder, yeah.
Yeah,
And it would buzz.
And it would buzz.
Yeah.
So hardcore cheaters.
So
I honestly feel bad for the Dodgers.
So I feel bad for you, Darvish. Like he got so much garbage about being.
He got
he's
run
a
out of Los Angeles.
Absolutely. And then the Cubs, we got him, and they're like, no,
Thank
this
you for
guy's the
that.
worst.
I love you, Darvish.
I know. Well, and then last season, I mean, he's great pitcher.
How old do you think Faith Hill is?
53.
Great guess. 52.
Yeah,
That's a good guess. But she looks fantastic for her age.
she's great.
Her real name is Audrey, though. It's not Faith. That's her middle name.
Audrey, yeah, all right. It's like Reverend William.
And her and Tim are coming up on 24 years of marriage. Tim McGraw looks so weird now, though.
They almost got divorced, I feel like, recently.
He's like super buff.
And I mean, he's definitely he's got a little plastic surgery going on, and
Oh, yeah. For sure. Which is fine. You know.
no,
you can get
who
plastic
cares?
surgery.
Tim McGraw's the man.
If you had the money for plastic surgery, would you do it?
Not yet. I'd save up more money, and then when I hit
Okay. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
one thing about myself.
About the way you look.
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe I would do something. Maybe my nose. My nose is kind of giant. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wish I
I've
could grow a beard. I wonder if I could take like
I'm actually
HGH or
I'm actually pretty fine not growing a beard.
Beard implants?
I just wish I had the ability to, I guess. I don't think I'd have one because I would look bad.
Yeah, but then you have to shave all the time. Like
How often do you shave now?
Once a week.
How long is this right here on your face?
This is from last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, actually.
Wow, I grow facial hair faster than you do.
I mean, it just doesn't.
This
it
is.
doesn't
I mean,
go.
this is like nothing. This is like 3 days for me.
3 days. Oh man, that's a lot. You got a little molestache coming in nice, or not even a molestache, like a French guy mustache.
Well,
like
see,
when the middle doesn't come in.
It actually now at a point in my life where it does fully grow in the middle. It just takes a little bit of time. But yeah, it is pretty European looking. So I try not to have it.
Looks great. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would change, because if you're, I don't know, if you're a celebrity, I would and I'm not, but I'm saying if you're a celebrity, like people know what you look like. So every change you got to make has got to be very subtle. So like Tim McGraw, like he's just probably Botoxing his face or whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure. Guess how old Tim McGraw is?
57.
52.
He's younger than Faith Hill.
They're the same age. They're both 52.
Oh yeah, I still think 50. Faith
Also,
Hill is
real
53.
name not Timothy. What's going on? His real name's Samuel.
Sammy McGraw.
He should have gone with that.
Is his middle name Tim?
Yeah, his
McGraw.
middle name's Tim, but
A lot of people do that.
why?
I don't know why.
I feel like a lot of celebrities aren't
You know
going
what-
by their real names.
You know what Garth Brooks' name is?
Yes.
What is it? Before you Google it.
All you have to do. Wait. I know what it is because it's so.
Yeah, you had it. You had you had it. Whatever you're just gonna say.
Start with a T.
Yes.
What letter does it end with?
E.
E. Oh, I was gonna say Troidal, but
You were very close. Take the D out.
Troyal.
Yep. His name is Troyal Garth Brooks.
Troyal Garth Brooks. It ends with an L.
Isn't it? I thought it was Troyle.
No, Troyal. Troyal Garth
even
Brooks. He's looking rough though.
He's like, what's he, 60?
57.
And also he just
At what point do you excuse someone for the way they look? At what age? They're like, oh, they're 65. They can look however they want.
They're 65. I mean, he's Garth Brooks though. He
I
doesn't
feel-
look that
yeah,
bad. He doesn't look bad. He just doesn't look like he's 30 like Tim McGraw does.
Yeah, but he's also clearly has like Botox and stuff.
Yeah, he started
Also,
doing it
Have you
late.
seen his videos before, dude? He's so weird.
Yeah, well, yeah, he tried to change.
I like that.
He tried to wait. What video?
His Facebook videos?
No.
Oh my God, Anthony, let's pull these up.
Oh, I'm checking.
I love Garth Brooks so much.
He's such a weirdo.
But I mean, he was a weirdo after he tried to come out with an album that he pretended wasn't by him. Chris.
Okay, yeah.
Chris Gaines. How about that?
Watch this.
Hold on.
He's so weird.
Let me just get it all queued up.
Get that volume. I like that.
I hope it's a Pepsi commercial.
It's not. This is him talking to like his Facebook page or something like that.
All right.
Well, I guess it's official. We're now on Facebook. I really wasn't sure about this at the start. But then a friend of mine said something that just made all kinds of sense. She said, think of it more as a conversation. I like that. But I'm already finding out on my
Pause
own.
it. Can
So
you
it's
pause it?
wiping the walls out between you and me.
What
I
a
like
weirdo.
that. What a badass.
And he's just staring into the camera, like not blinking.
What a badass.
I was wondering if I should get on this Facebook page.
What a great voice.
My friend said it's more like a conversation. Then he pauses. I like that.
I don't care. I'm into it. See, I don't even think that's weird.
I like that. Oh, Garth likes that.
I think that's cool.
All right, play it.
And I really like that. It allows us into each
He
other's
really
worlds, or
likes
I guess in my case, the hotel room.
Wait, go
When
back.
I think
10
about things I
seconds.
want to post, I want to post cool stuff, slick stuff, neat.
Go back to like 20 seconds.
So Garth Brooks is
Because
awesome.
you have to keep in mind that this is Garth Brooks, one of the greatest selling artists of all time.
The number one selling solo artist of all time.
Everything about this video is definitely scripted. And he tries to like play it off as he's like this relatable guy. But all right, just go ahead and play it.
I really like that. It allows us into each other's worlds, or I guess in my case,
All right,
the
pause
hotel
it.
room.
It allows us into each other's worlds. Or then he laughs there too. Totally calculated. This case.
Yeah.
Hotel room.
Garth laugh now.
Yeah. He plots out everything he's
And,
saying.
he's like giving a little wink there. Hotel room. All right, play it.
I love Garth
When I
Brooks.
think about things I want to post cool stuff, slick stuff, neat stuff.
What does that even mean?
Slick
Yeah.
stuff?
What do I want? I want to post cool stuff, slick stuff. What does that mean?
It means he still clearly has his manager.
What could Garth Brooks post that if you see that you go, oh, hey, Garth, that's pretty slick.
It means that he still has his managers from when he retired. Or when he
Sure.
took a break.
But-
and then they think that like they're coming up with things that they think are cool.
Let's take this as literal as possible.
Slick stuff.
What is slick? I
A
guess
banana peel.
he could
Oil.
maybe a picture of a cool car or something. You go, that's a pretty
That's
slick.
slick.
looking
That's
car.
a
slick
slick
ride,
That's
yeah.
a slick ride.
Maybe a cool hairdo. Maybe a leather jacket.
He doesn't have hair, but
No, it's not his hair. Just someone he saw. Like, oh, this guy's got some cool hair.
just general hair.
Yeah.
How isn't it? So hair not on a head is so nasty. Sorry for the.
Like just nebulous hair.
Like when you go into a barber shop and there's just hair on the floor, it's just
Yeah, at that point it's
disgusting.
garbage.
Well, I mean, when I go into a barbershop, I expect to
Well,
see
they
hair
scoop
on
it up, and yeah, I guess.
I guess I'm not grossed out by that. All right, let's finish off this video.
But most of the stuff I'm going to post is going to be raw stuff like this. This is just who I am.
What?
So if this is truly a conversation, then I say let the conversation begin.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my!
Yeah,
God.
buddy. Oh, I love Garth Brooks. That video made me
He's gonna
just.
autoplay something else next.
Oh
Anthony.
yeah, I cut it off. It's
Okay.
fine.
That video made me just absolutely want. I need to go to a Garth concert. I've never. He's. I think the
Let
one.
the conversation begin.
He's the one huge country artist that I've never seen live. I've seen Taylor Swift like 5 times. I've seen everybody except Garth Brooks. And I'm
Well,
upset
didn't he
about
just
it.
recently start touring again?
Yeah, and his first concert was in the first one was in Chicago. My dad and my brother went.
And it was probably like $300 because the man's a billionaire.
Yeah, worth it.
But what a weirdo as a human being. Like, There's no way
Well,
I would
okay.
want to be friends.
Well,
with
there's
this
no
guy.
way everybody knows he's not a normal guy. Remember he came out with that.
But
fake-
that's him trying to be normal.
yeah, it is. But whatever. I don't look up to him for his personal life.
that.
His jams are jams.
Let the conversation.
It's like Tom Cruise. I don't look up to Tom Cruise for his personal life. I look up to Tom Cruise because every movie he's in is a jam.
Rain Man,
Great movie.
Tropic Thunder,
He was great in Tropic Thunder. He was hilarious.
Jerry Maguire,
Okay. Didn't he win an Oscar for that?
Mission Impossible,
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Day and Night.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Exactly. That one flopped. I think. Him and Cameron Diaz.
Yeah.
No, you mean Mrs. Fat Damon?
No, that's
Isn't that Cameron Diaz?
No, that's
Is it?
Kirsten Dunst.
So those three I always get interchanged.
You don't know the difference between Cameron Diaz and Kristen.
I confuse them.
Who are you confusing? That's two people.
Cameron Diaz,
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst, and Reese Witherspoon. Oh, now Reese Witherspoon has like become much more like
Have you seen
successful in her like. I don't know.
Big Little Lies on HBO?
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon.
So good.
That was a great
didn't
show.
need a second
season. Because it was successful, so they made a second season. It wasn't supposed to even have one.
Well, season 1, yeah, it's based off a book.
Yeah.
And the way it ended was great.
It was so
and then
perfect.
And then season 2, I'm like, come on. And I watched it, and it was good, but season 1 was really good. Season 2
because
was
they
just
think
like,
if you put
okay.
Meryl Streep in anything, like it'll be a big thing.
And granted, she was great in it, but it was just unnecessary.
Meryl Streep is like the female Robert De Niro. Just like
That's not true.
I'll do everything now.
No, because
She's in so
how
much
many
now.
bad movies of Meryl Streep's can you name?
Yeah, that is true.
Robert
Zero.
De Niro, you can name a bunch in the last 5 years.
A bunch in the last 7 months.
Yes, because he appears in everything. I wonder if we.
Oh,
made
I
a
just
movie
watched The
we could
Joker
get him
last
to.
night. I watched The Joker.
You watched Joker? Was it good?
It was entertaining. It was weird, and I don't think it should even be nominated for Best Picture. But fine.
No, not at all.
What would you give it on a 1 to 10?
A 7.
Yeah.
Seven,
all right.
six
What would you
point-
give it
half.
on
I would
a
say
1
6
to
point-
100, like
6.8.
Rotten Tomato scale.
Rotten Tomato scale,
Yeah.
I would say, and 50 being you should probably watch it.
Well, 50 is not fresh. Anything 60 up on Rotten Tomatoes is fresh.
I would give it probably a 58. 57.
That's
58.
quite different from a 7 out of 10.
I mean, because it just wasn't. It wasn't. It is
Anthony,
different
what
than a
would
7
you
out of
give it?
10.
Yeah, probably around like a 60, 62.
I'm gonna go see Parasite tonight.
Parasite is fucking
Oh, I've heard it's
amazing.
phenomenal.
Best movie, best picture.
I've heard it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm gonna watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood tonight, and
So good.
then tomorrow Parasite.
I watched that on the plane Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was
Great?
so good. Yeah, it's great. A lot of people didn't really care for it as much because it's not. I guess it's not your typical Quentin Tarantino movie.
So what? He's just a great. He's the reason you know
And
he's
it's
a great.
Just, it's a great story.
He's such a weird
it
guy.
is.
Did you see his Golden Globe speech?
no,
He is so weird.
I don't pay attention to any of that stuff.
He
man.
basically went up on stage and was like, he was like, well, normally when I write a script, I don't have anybody to thank. So I wrote this script, so I don't really have anybody to thank here. But so he basically went up and said that he thanks himself, and then the people that helped him.
You couldn't thank like the cast or anything like that.
Well, it was for best screenplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well then, yeah.
yeah. It was hilarious. He's just such a weird guy though.
Did I mention on this podcast before that I saw him in the bar where I work for
What?
karaoke?
No,
At Los Amigos?
way.
Yeah. This was probably. Ooh, I shouldn't have said the name of the restaurant. I've said it before. Whatever. Yeah, this was.
It's gonna get packed for people trying to find Quentin Tarantino.
I don't know. This was within the last 5-6 months.
Thanks for the text.
I took a really blurry picture. No, so he comes in, he sat at the bar, ordered his food, ate his food, left, all within 30 minutes because you get your food pretty quick there.
Is he at Warner's? He's probably across the street at Warner's.
No,
Right?
So according to the staff, he lives around there and he goes there pretty frequently on Fridays. He just eats, leaves, and no one bothers him.
All right, so right after this, we're
No.
going.
No way, because you're the kind of guys, like we've said it before. You'll see a celebrity and be like, "Oh, buddy, take a picture with me."
No, see, I wouldn't want to take a picture with him. I would want to just talk to him.
He doesn't want to do that though.
I would sidle up to the bar right next to him and be like, yo, QT. I would pretend like I didn't know who he was.
And the best part is that everyone there acted like they didn't know that it was him, and they just let him do his thing.
Yeah.
And he definitely heard me sing Shaggy. It wasn't me, because he was watching the stage when I was doing it.
And he did not cast you.
He did not cast me yet. Who knows? He may come back.
You know?
But I took a really blurry picture and I sent it to my mom as quote unquote proof. It's hard to tell that it's him though. But it was him. And I was like,
that's pretty awesome.
yeah. Definitely the most famous person to ever be.
I think that he's the most, like, of directors, he's the most famous one right now, right? Like the best.
For sure.
The
Because
best,
he's been
most
doing
famous,
it for so long.
And he's also
too.
the best. Every movie he makes is awesome.
Yeah.
Like all the popular directors right now, you can think of 10 movies that were horrible that they did.
No, that's not true.
Like, okay, who?
Darren
Christopher
Aronofsky. Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah, Christopher Nolan.
And
He's
Darren Aronofsky,
wait,
yeah.
he went to. I'm pretty sure he went to my high school, or he like went
Who?
for like a month.
Christopher Nolan?
Doesn't he have? He's got a brother, right?
Yeah.
They went to my high school for like a month.
Well, okay, I'm gonna look.
They do not claim to be North Shore Chicago people.
Well, first of all,
But
they're British.
I know, but they Christopher and the other one is the Westworld guy. Why can't I think of his name?
Yeah. Jonathan.
Oh, I was gonna say Jonathan. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure Jonathan went to Loyola for
Nolan's childhood was split between London and Evanston,
Evanston. There you go.
Yeah.
but that's Evanston.
Okay, Evanston is right next to Wilmette, where Loyola is. And I know they went to Loyola. I don't think they graduated though. Then they moved somewhere else.
Has Christopher Nolan made a bad movie? Let's see. Following. Never saw that. It's from
Great
1998,
movie.
though. You did? You saw
Yeah,
it?
great movie.
Memento. Love it.
Great movie.
Insomnia. Good movie.
I don't know, but I have it.
Really?
Oh, I can't sleep. It's terrible. It's the worst when you're tired and you can't sleep. It's horrible.
You know that there are cures for that.
No.
Batman Begins. Great movie.
No, yeah.
Prestige. One of my favorites.
Great movie.
Dark Knight. Obviously great. Inception. So good. Dark Knight Rises. Interstellar.
You know, people don't like Inception.
Really?
People
What's the
don't.
dislike about that movie? It was long, but it was good the whole time.
They just don't get it. Which I don't know what isn't to get. If you just pay attention the whole movie, it's very easy to understand.
Yeah, I agree.
But a lot of people don't. It's too confusing.
Ooh, I didn't see Dunkirk.
Oh, it was a great movie. It was weird how they did it, but it was
But I know I
it was a
liked it.
really good movie.
I
was
like war movies.
It was really weird how they do it, but it's a great movie.
Interstellar. I just thought that was okay. I'm like, yeah, it was fine. That one was too long also.
These movies that are too long now.
Tenet.
What do you
that's
think's going
coming
to
out
win
this
Best
year.
Picture?
I couldn't tell you what the nominees were.
Okay, according to Gold Derby.
Let's see, 22.
Here, I got you right here. According to Gold Derby,
What's Gold Derby?
Gold Derby is the Las Vegas of
They're
TV
making
and movies.
bets. Okay.
I mean, not making bet. They make the odds.
Okay.
So according to them, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the favorite, and they have 8-1 odds to win.
Mm-hmm.
1917 has 19-2 odds.
Haven't seen it.
Parasite 21-2.
About to see it.
Irishman 13-1.
Too long and boring.
Joker 14-1.
Didn't see it.
Jojo Rabbit 15-1.
Didn't see it.
Marriage Story also 15-1.
Didn't see it.
Little Women 16-1. I did see it.
Didn't
was
see it.
all right. Ford vs Ferrari
Didn't see it.
18-1 odds. And that's it. Those are
Ford
the
versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't Ron Howard do that
Those are the
or
noms.
something?
I think it was Ron Howard, yeah.
Yeah.
Ronald Howard.
Isn't it crazy that Ron Howard was what's his name?
Child actor. There
yeah,
we go.
Yeah, another child actor.
Opie.
Opie in Andy
Griffith.
Griffith.
Yep.
Great show.
Really? Was
I mean,
it?
yeah,
I
for
don't
old
know.
shows, it's like a fun Mayberry. It's just a cool town. It's like a cool.
Honestly, out of all those old shows, like really old shows,
That's probably the
I Love
most-
Lucy's got to be the best one.
Oh, by a
Oh,
mile.
because that was like
absolutely.
legitimately funny.
Well, it's like the comedy. Like the Honeymooners, absolutely hilarious.
Never watched it.
Oh, the Honeymooners is so funny. Ralph Cramden, it's such a funny show.
Ralph Cramden.
And now all these.
That sounds like a good fake name.
Yeah, his name's
Fake
Ralph.
last name,
His name's
Cramden.
Ralph Cramden. The Honeymooners is an absolutely hilarious show.
Jackie Gleason. Dead now for almost 33 years.
R.I.P. He was in Smokey and the Bandit. Great movie.
Never saw it.
I would recommend highly. It's just
I find most movies from the olden days pretty bad.
see. I love them because they're just different. They're so much different than movies today. Like they don't use technology. Like they can't call on a cell phone. They can't. Right. There's a lot that they can't do, which I love. Like it makes the story more interesting.
Is that why you like Seinfeld? Because if Seinfeld took place today, half the episodes wouldn't exist because they would have technology.
See, I think they could do Seinfeld, like because they wouldn't like instead of a house phone, they would have a cell phone, but they could still base everything in the same places. I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Because cell phone, the problems that they had wouldn't really. A few of them would be solved by cell phones, I guess, like the airport and.
Yeah.
But a lot of them would be okay without cell phones.
A lot of episodes revolve around Jerry's answering machine.
So what I'm trying to say is cell phones are really ruining entertainment.
I think they're
And
making
now everyone's playing
entertainment better.
Angry Birds and
and Candy Crush.
yeah.
All right. Well, last week we did the relationship advice question,
And it was highly profitable.
And do you want to see how many? Okay, this is where we're at for this last episode.
Highly profitable.
So we had a good time. So we're gonna do them again. I got a few pulled up here, and here's one I saw. These are all from today. Here's the first question: Fiance, male 34, is pissing on the floor. What do I do?
That's tough.
Wait, male 34?
Yeah, pissing on the
So
floor.
a female, sorry for assuming, but a female is peeing just on the floor. Like
No.
no.
Her fiance is
her.
peeing on the
This
floor.
lady's got like.
Yeah,
got you.
her
Okay.
title is Fiance is pissing on the floor. What do I do?
Got it.
She says, title says it all. What do I do about it? I've spoke with him about it several times, and he just says, okay, every time. He leaves piss all over the toilet seat and the floor. Usually, I need to wipe the seat down whenever I need to use the toilet. I came to bed a few minutes ago and felt the bottom of my pajama pants were wet, sniffed it, and sure enough, it was piss. How do I get him to stop this behavior? He's a grown man. Is this normal for dudes?
Okay. Yeah.
What the hell, dude?
So he's the guy that ruins every public restroom, basically.
Yeah.
OP. See,
and he's doing this in his own home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's less aggressive than I thought it was. I thought he was just like.
I thought he was
Wherever-
an alcoholic and he was blacking
Yeah,
out. And
that's
pissing
what
in
I
corners.
thought. Like, yeah, he was like opening the closet door and like peeing on the shoes.
Now, you are you're a single man. I'm a man in a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't lift the seat to pee. Do you lift the seat to pee?
Yes. I closed the seat. I live by myself. I don't know. I've always just been trained. It's not even like a thing that I think about doing. I pee and I
Never in my
close the
life
seat.
have I lifted the lid to the second one.
Well, I have to lift it because I live by myself, and they got to lift it because I'm the one that closes it. And I don't know. I've just been like like in my head, it's like a natural thing. Like pee, seat, flush.
Interesting.
Weird.
And sometimes when I pee, obviously you get some of that splash back onto the seat, and then you just wipe it up.
I
with some
go on the
toilet
bowl.
paper.
I kind of go on the bowl so it doesn't. Well, I don't like the noise of the water hit, and
Right,
You're
so
aiming
yeah.
for the sidewalls.
Yeah,
You're
right.
trying
Yeah.
to minimize splash.
Right.
Exactly.
And sound.
And sound.
And
yeah.
sound. I think the sound more than the splash.
Anthony, do you lift the seat?
Yeah, I do. Well,
Fellas.
All right, so
out there,
listen.
Let us know in the comments.
I have three different choices, and I switch it up. So I'll do the standard lift the seat, standing pee. Sometimes I'll pee sitting down when I'm fucking
I was
tired.
gonna say Anthony's definitely a sit peer.
Yeah, because
I'll sit as well.
and I'll just read and chill. It's quiet time. It's nice
Yeah.
time to relax.
This is
Okay.
2020, Tom. Men can sit and pee.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
Third
you?
option.
Ish.
Third option. Don't feel like lifting the seat. I'll walk right next to the sink and I'll
No.
whip it out. It's like a urinal.
Really?
Think about it. You run the water.
See, I've never done
Wow.
I learned that from an old roommate, and I haven't gone back.
I have
Wow.
I
Part of my
have
rotation.
done the sink pee.
that. I've
But-
never done that. See, now I pee in the shower.
I don't do that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I am at a point in my life where if I'm in the shower, even if I just peed, I have to pee again. And there's an
the
origin
shower.
story
Yeah,
to
something
it.
about the shower makes me have to pee always. And I have peed in the shower, but like that. See, that's crazy to me that no one's peed in the shower. But
When I was like probably 4 or 5, I was showering, and I had just gotten in the shower, and I had to pee. And I told my dad, I'm like, I have to pee. Can you turn off the shower? He goes, just go down the drain. So I'm like, all right. And I've never looked back since then.
yeah,
I have to do it now. I have to pee when I'm in the shower.
yeah. I mean, maybe like I just feel like I have to. I don't know. It's weird. I think the water. I don't know,
Maybe.
something. I don't think it's because of that. Like I just have to pee when I'm in the shower, and I have peed in the sink before, but like not
sober.
Not sober. Yeah, it's always when I really have to go and the bathroom's taken and nobody's like in the kitchen, and it's never at my apartment. So guys, like
I've been peed on before, not in a sexual way. Let me clarify, but
you haven't been pissed off. You were pissed on.
oh yeah, exactly. But a drunk friend did it. It was after prom senior year.
Girl or guy?
Oh, guy.
Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah.
Had to clarify though.
This was probably around
Did
6
you
in the
knock him
morning.
out?
No, he was still hammered drunk, and I didn't drink at the time.
You still don't.
I know. Come on, man. You're making me sound uncool. But I was sleeping on his couch, and then all of a sudden I felt like a warmness on me.
Oh my god.
And I turned over, and dude's, peeing on me, and I shoved him. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's just like,
he was standing up, or
He was
laying?
standing up.
but he was just like out of it.
Yeah. And I did find out that this is not the first time he's done it. He's peed on his couches a bunch.
Oh yeah, like the hammered random pee is.
So,
prevalent.
that happened to me. I went and I slept in his bed since he was just like passed out. And then like 3 hours later, I came out of the room and he woke up. He goes, "Oh, I completely forgot that you were here." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you pissed on me 3 hours ago." And he apologized, and we're still friends.
I mean, I had an apartment in Chicago, literally right next to Wrigley Field, and I had a huge bed, and it was like the hub where my cousins would always come, and like we would party, and then it was so annoying. Everybody would come sleep over, but my bed was huge, so like 6 people would sleep in my bed with me.
Orgies,
It was my cousins. It was horrible. And one night I woke up. I woke up and like you said, like my leg was like warm. I was like, what is this? And my cousin, she was asleep, but no, it was just pee. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? And I woke her up, and I told her what she did, and she just started cracking up. And
she was proud of what she did.
She was pretty proud. It was pretty funny. But but the drunk pee happened. Like, I don't understand it, but it happens a lot.
Yeah, I guess so. People just can't control themselves, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I feel like it's a sleep.
I've never done that.
I feel like it's a sleepwalk thing because I've heard of people opening a closet and peeing on the shoes, or like
Yeah, I've been there twice when I've been witness to the midnight sleepwalk pee. One time I was in Colorado and we were on tour with another band, and the the bass player from the other band got way too hammered, and he stands up, and I kind of like wake up because I hear all this rustling, and he just his dick is out, and it's like right next to my head. He's about to pee in the middle of the floor. My drummer wakes up at the same time I do, and he goes, "No." And I shit you not, he reaches out and he pinches off
Oh my god!
pinches off the dick, and he says,
I would never have done that.
No, dude, I'm not touching that.
I wouldn't even
"Go
have
to the
thought of
bathroom
doing
right
No.
now."
I wouldn't even have thought of doing that. I would have just
Anything, just like knock him down so he,
Yeah.
he wakes up
Yeah.
a little bit like, oh.
Yeah. Oh
Ew,
wow. That's,
pinches. Ew, that's gross.
I mean, that's a good move.
Yeah, I mean, he
Sure,
saved
but-
it, but
I hope he washed his hands afterwards.
other
Then he went
time,
back to sleep.
other time, we drove down to Southern Illinois, so we're down in Carbondale, and
Salukis.
we play this. Yeah, they are the Salukis. We played this show at this crazy old punk house. It's called the Lost Cross. It's very famous in that.
If
in
it's
that
so
town.
famous, how come I've never heard of it?
It's
It
famous
sounds
in that
cool.
town. Like everyone knows about it. And we had no place to stay, and we didn't want to stay at this house because it was gross. It was a gross punk house. Crackheads lived there basically. It not lived there, but they hung out there.
They did crack there.
They did crack.
Well, yeah. As you
and
do in a crack house.
So we get invited back to these girls are nice enough to like, oh, just crash in our dorms. We have some like rollout mats, and like you can sleep in like the common area. There's a couch. Like we got hooked up. But our one buddy got too drunk, and in the middle of the night, he pissed on all of their clean towels
Oh,
because they had just done laundry.
It's
And,
rough.
and we just get woken up to them saying, "Your friend pissed on our towels," and we're like, "We'll pay for it, or we'll buy you lunch or something." And so we took them out to Fazoli's, which is a chain Italian restaurant that's not good.
I like
Fazoli.
No,
Wait.
it's good as like a
I've never heard of Fazoli.
it's fast food Italian basically, but it's like a
So-
standalone Sbarro kind of.
So they got like Italian beefs, but they still had pizza.
No, this is more like
No.
a spaghetti and meatballs
Right.
place. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right, here's another one.
But they still had pea towels. That sucks.
This woman says, boyfriend won't stop calling my mouth cockhole.
That's what the.
That's what this is.
The
What she
title.
this is what she says. Hey guys, this is my first post on here, but I've honestly never felt like something needed to be addressed so much. My boyfriend, 21, won't stop referring to my mouth as cockhole, and it really hurts my feelings. I wish he could see that it's not respectful and doesn't make me feel good, but he does it over and over every day, no matter how much I tell him it makes me uncomfortable. I say, please stop calling it my cockhole. And he responds with something like, oh, shut up and put my cock in your cockhole. And I don't know if this is enough for me to break up with him because he's always really nice besides this. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know if anyone has any advice / has ever had this happen to them.
Is she sure he's 21? He might be 12.
Yeah, he sounds like a middle schooler. But
She might have dyslexia,
I mean,
and when she saw the ID, the
know.
numbers were inverted.
Granted, it is hilarious, but it's
No,
probably
I mean
something-
it's funny.
It is funny.
It's funny if you do it like
If you're
once or
if you're
something.
12,
Yeah, well, I'm not 12. I find it pretty funny. But no, it's not. I mean, to do it constantly, if your girlfriend is constantly be like,
I mean that's just an
Don't-
an
don't say
annoying
that.
guy.
yeah. I wonder if she's posted any other of his quirks. So,
He loves.
I mean,
Capri
and all the
Suns.
comments are like, dump him. Please dump him.
Yeah, I mean he's not. He's just like the worst.
Just, yeah, every single comment says, this guy sounds like an immature jerk.
He's just. I mean he's the worst. Or 12, like whichever one.
Oh, I gotta look up this other one I saw before. This girl is complaining about her boyfriend using. He was watching The Sopranos a lot, and he just started speaking with an Italian accent all the time. Like all right, wait, I gotta find it.
he's just emulating the
Tony Soprano.
yeah.
Okay, here it is. That was quick to find. My boyfriend of 2 years will not stop speaking in a fake Italian American accent and keeps making up foreign words.
Parole.
So she goes, okay, to preface this, I love my boyfriend, and he is a super sweet, nice, smart guy that I feel lucky to have, but his behavior lately is freaking me out and makes me worried for the future. My boyfriend loves movies, especially mob movies. He has all the Sopranos DVDs at his place, and I'm pretty sure he still watches them that way. That's fine. Obviously, you can watch and enjoy whatever you want, but last week he saw The Irishman with some friends, and since then he will not stop talking in a fake, stereotypical mobster accent. We were in an Uber the night after going out to dinner, and admittedly the driver was going a little fast, but my boyfriend kept muttering things like, "Who's this fucking guy, huh? Dale Earnhardt Jr. over here," and shouting, "Ho!" as we took corners. He would not shut up and even gave the driver a 1-star review, saying it was about respect.
Wait, I want to hang out with this dude.
Okay,
Right?
so,
Wait, there's more. Everyone has their quirks. I get it. And they can be what makes someone special. At first, it was even kind of cute/funny, but I just can't really understand the shift all of a sudden. It's been a week, and he continues to make asides in this voice, and when he gets drunk, he speaks in made-up Italian. Like, we were having dessert at my sister's, and he came up to me and said, "Hey, Ma, I gotta get home and hit the drippini." I'm the Didi because I don't drink, so I asked him why he wants to leave and what a drippini is. His response was, like a shower. Drippini is not a word in any language. He also has never called me Ma before, and now he does it almost all the time. I feel crazy. Like, is this going to be a permanent feature of his personality now? I know this sounds incredibly stupid compared to some of the other serious issues on here, but I'm just really nervous about what this means about his personality/mental health. He's a really sweet, loving guy and a wonderful family, with a wonderful family, and we have a lot in common. But it's just like, I don't even know how to begin to approach this. I want to tell him off and be like, why do you keep doing this voice, and can you please stop? We don't live together, so thankfully it's not a constant thing. But like, what if we did, and what if it was? Is this the kind of thing you deal with when it's someone you love? I say yes.
I'm going to go ahead and,
This guy does sound amazing.
She's complaining about upgrading, like having an upgrade.
Yeah.
Like, this guy probably was pretty cool, and now he's the man. Now he's the man.
Hey, Ma,
I gotta get home and hit the drippini.
Yeah,
this guy's the man.
That's
Comedy
so
gold.
funny.
Hey, who do we got? Dale Earnhardt Jr. over here, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
this guy's awesome. You're complaining about like a great thing.
And
I disagree with this female 100% completely.
So the top comment was, "Is he Italian at all? I do know plenty of Italian Americans who amp it up like this." And she says, "No, he's not at all Italian." "Are you from New Jersey?" "No, we're not." Which is, I mean, it's so funny.
If they're from like Canada, it'd be hilarious. It'd be funnier, but no,
That would be funnier if they were from Canada. But yeah, very.
She's complaining about like a hilarious. If he's like this forever, like this a fun upgrade.
I don't know if it was like that forever. It might be. Like,
It might be a bit much, but like for a fun bit for like a month.
Yeah,
This guy sounds hilarious.
Give it a month, and then if it's still going, then say something. But like, just let him riff, let him have fun.
I agree.
It's funny you brought that one up though, because while I was talking to my sister about Breaking Bad, and I was it was me, my sister, and her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend brought up The Sopranos. He is Italian though, and he wants my sister Caroline to watch The Sopranos.
Yeah,
and he's arguing with her about that, and she goes, "Fine, I'll watch it, but only as long as you agree to not try to impersonate them or be mean in Italian
Killjoy.
accents."
What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I think girls don't like the movie impersonations.
My girlfriend loves it, and she does the impressions.
Yeah, Anna.
Well, she's hilarious.
Yeah, well, and she gets Italian culture like I do.
Hey, are you Italian at all?
Not at all. I love. I mean, it's just fun to like be Italian. Like, I've never wanted to be Italian just because I think they're hairier than the average male.
It's true.
And I don't want to be hairy. But, I love mafia culture,
Oh, I feel like everybody does. And I feel like that's why
Not your sister.
I think she loves the movies, but she doesn't like when he pretends to. He is Italian, though. So, I mean, I guess that gives him a little bit leeway.
And he does like Italian
accents. Like, yeah, when he watches, like, we watched The Irishman together, and he was like, "Hey, hey, guys."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, right?
Guys, yeah.
Hey, you guys over there.
Hey, Ma, I got to hit the drippini.
I got the drippini over
this
there.
Guy? Oh!
Donnie Brasco, great movie.
Such a good movie.
One of
Johnny
Depp. Well, I think one of Johnny Depp's best movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
So good.
Probably What's Eating Gilbert Grape is my favorite of his.
That is a really good movie.
He was fantastic in it. Young Leo, John C. Reilly.
Young Leo. I forgot John C. Reilly was in it.
Yeah, he's like obsessed about working at that restaurant.
Yeah, he's always that guy.
John C. Reilly's a great actor.
He's always around.
And a lot of people, I don't know, I mean, do people know him? If people think of John C. Reilly, they're probably going to think of Step Brothers.
Step Brothers first.
100%.
Dr. Steve Brule, maybe.
Yeah,
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, yeah. But they don't think of like his...
One of my favorite quotes ever is from Talladega Nights, and I don't even really like that movie.
Which one?
Why do you have the stereo and the whatever? What else do you have on the TV? Why do you have the TV and the stereo on at the same time? He goes, "Because I like to party."
That's definitely like a quote that you would love.
Yeah, because he moved into Will Ferrell's house.
Yeah.
He stole it. Why do you have the TV and the stereo on at the same time? Because I like to party.
He's great in Boogie Nights.
He's
I was
really
gonna
good at
say
Nights.
Boogie Nights has like everybody in it.
It's star-studded.
It really
But
is.
like, but it, do you
It was
think
before they were big
Do you think
stars.
that they knew that? Because that cast is unbelievable.
I think the casting director just did a really fucking good job. I think that's all it was.
So let's see. It came out in 1997.
Yeah, look who's in it.
I guarantee you, if you look
Cast.
up who the casting
Mark
director
Wahlberg
is,
Mark Wahlberg was already famous at that point.
Okay,
though.
Marky Mark. Yeah,
Julianne Moore. I'm guessing she was famous at that point.
I don't think so.
Because look, the movie
You know
the movie came out when she was 37.
How old is Julianne Moore? My God,
She's
900.
59.
she was 37 in. Yeah,
She
see,
was
Anthony, I was
37
thinking
in
more
that
90, 900.
She was in Jurassic Park, Lost World.
Yeah, that no one saw.
People saw that movie. She was in a bunch of things before that. Okay, but she wasn't like hugely famous like she is now.
Yeah,
Burt Reynolds,
I feel like
obviously,
a lot
very
of people
famous
got
at that time.
Yeah,
Don Cheadle, probably not famous at that time.
that came out in 97.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was old. I thought it was an older movie than that.
Well, Don Cheadle was in movies. He was in a good amount of movies before that too.
McConaughey. Wait,
William H. Macy,
Yep.
Heather Graham. That was like one of her first roles.
I think that was her breakout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, obviously, love his character in that.
McConaughey was in it. Yeah.
Was he?
Wait, no, I'm thinking of the other one. I'm thinking of the other movie. That's like I don't know why.
Oh, you're thinking of the I Get Older, They Stay the
All
Same.
right,
Dazed
all
and
right.
Confused.
That's what I'm thinking of.
That also had a ton of
Yeah,
people
and that
in
was
it.
okay because you said 97. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, Dazed and Confused. That movie, the star-studded,
That came out in 1993.
and that has John C. Reilly in it.
Doesn't?
Yeah.
Do you think that
Right?
it
No, it
seems
doesn't.
star-studded now because
Because
everyone loved those films, and then all the people casting other movies were like, "Oh wait, you were in this? You were in Dazed and Confused? You were in Boogie Nights?" And then they were more likely to cast those people instead because it's part of like the cultural lexicon,
Possibly. I think that's very possible.
kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy type deal.
Well, the thing with Dazed and Confused is it had a lot of famous people in it, but not in big roles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They were all just like there and then weren't. Like they were not big in that movie.
Ben Affleck. Who else? Oh yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Probably,
yeah, but
probably skinny Damon,
No,
normal Damon.
no Damon of any type was in that movie. Joey Lauren Adams, remember her from Big Daddy?
Yeah,
Is it?
that was the movie. That was the all right movie though.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused. Yeah. I get that one confused sometimes with Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Sean Penn.
So good. Sean Penn, great actor.
He's good. I don't know. He bugs me sometimes though. I love
With his acting?
Mystic River though. No, with his personality.
Why?
I don't know. And I guess it's like the antithesis of what I said about I love Tom Cruise, not because of his personality,
Right.
because of I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Mystic River though, one of the goats.
Yeah, that is a great movie. Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood just comes out with jams.
We've talked about this before.
I know. Hey, we circle back sometimes.
All
you
right,
know?
I
don't know what to
I
say.
got one more relationship advice thing here.
I got a couple.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Here, I'll pull one out right now.
Are they real?
They are real.
All right, go ahead. Give us one.
How do I navigate my friends who are ignoring me after they effed up? My friends,
Did they type out effed?
FKED. So I read it as typed.
Yeah.
So this person is 12.
Right, that's the first thing I thought.
My
This is a
friends
middle
did something
schooler.
shitty while I was away over New Year's Eve. They were scared to tell me what they'd done, so they didn't really talk to me while I was away. Now I'm home, and they still aren't speaking to me. They've been hanging out together every day, and I haven't heard a word from them. I moved to another city in 10 days and was hoping to spend some time with my friends before I go. Have some going away drinks or something. I don't know why I feel like I'm the one who's done something wrong. We all have tickets to an event tomorrow night, and I haven't heard a word from them. I don't have anyone else to go with. I don't know what to do in general. I feel like the life I've built here is a waste. I feel so worthless and alone.
Well, that was just sad.
Justin,
dude.
what do you?
That wasn't even funny.
That's
That
just
was
depressing.
sad.
I know. But we're looking for advice.
And
here.
also, they sound like they have
Mean
the
friends.
I'm
mental
looking for
capacity of
funny
a middle
things, like
schooler.
a 34-year-old dude pissing on the floor of his house.
No, I didn't have any of that.
Oh, okay. Well, my advice to this guy, fuck those guys. Move to a new city in 10 days and make some new friends.
Yeah, but what if it happens the same? How do we avoid that? See, my first question was, why wouldn't they tell you what they did on New Year's Eve?
I mean, I think that maybe they just don't care for the person.
Yeah, this person probably sucks.
Yeah. This is how you navigate. You navigate yourself to the new city and just, I don't know. It stinks, though.
That does stink.
I feel bad for some people like this one. They have tickets, so she's going to go. See, I'm assuming it's a girl. Is that sexist?
I assumed it was a girl as well. I don't know why.
I assumed it was a man
See, I just assumed it was a girl.
because that's sexist. I assume everything's a man until I hear otherwise.
See, I don't. I just read when I read that there's no male or female here, we don't know. And I 100% assumed it was a girl.
So, do we know?
No, it never says.
All right, well, let me get on to something a little bit more entertaining than that sad question.
Hey, good luck in the new city, OP.
My wife I'll just say it how it should have been. My wife admits she's a clopper. Do you know what a clopper is?
I do not.
Neither did I, but they put in parentheses here, My Little Pony porn.
Okay.
And has basically gone crazy with it. Ordered a life-size plushie and has it on the walls. What do I do? So now he is 29, she's 27. Here's what he has to say. 5 years ago, I met my wife at the nerdiest of places, an anime convention.
Yeah.
Which, if you're meeting your significant other at an anime convention, probably not going to work out.
You're going to find a clopper.
You're going to get yourself a clopper.
Get clopped. Needless to say, it has been an awesome 5 years of having someone that is just so beyond relatable. I knew she loved the revamp, blah, blah, blah. Okay, 6 months ago, she admits she has always been into the porn side of My Little Pony, both males and females. I'm pretty versed in the internet world, so I knew exactly what that was. It didn't bother me one bit, and truth be told, I was more surprised she didn't tell me sooner than anything. Anyway, I'm fine, she's fine, she shares some. I personally think the horse genitals and boobs between the legs are a little gross, but she's happy, and there are plenty of humanized bits versions down there as well. Okay. We incorporated some pony play. I used her original character Pony's name, and she made up one for me. Sometimes she has a slideshow of the porn in the background on the TV. Okay. It didn't stop there, though. She wants to get some of her favorite pieces printed on canvas for the walls. She's convinced a My Little Pony with his or her legs spread would be seen as one of those eccentric artistic pieces, as long as the style is painterly. I think she's crazy, and we have a lot of people over who would definitely also think that's crazy. But it goes even further. She ordered a custom-made, life-size My Little Pony plushie for a whopping $1,300.
Holy shit.
And it's complete with insert that is basically a fleshlight with horse genitals.
Oh, my God.
She wants to have a threesome with it, which means I'm going to be tapping a plushy pony, apparently. Yikes.
So, wait, when he says life size, I'm assuming that means this is the size of a fucking horse.
No, pony.
Or a pony. Still,
I would agree.
there-
If
there's-
it costs $1,300.
yeah. So like,
It's probably it's a taxidermied pony.
But it's gonna look like a cartoon pony.
Yeah.
just
Well,
with,
it's painted
just with the
with the right parts. Yeah,
if you know what I'm saying.
I hear you.
You hear that?
No, this is what. No, yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah.
I don't want to again.
Okay, so he's basically like, what should I do?
I mean, I feel like he knows what he got himself into.
yeah, he's already deep in the pony play.
Yeah, he's going to. He met her at a cartoon fest. Like what? Like
Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, Cartoon Fest. Cartoon Fest sounds way better than anime convention.
It actually does. Yeah, it's more palatable.
Yeah. I've never been to any sort of convention.
me either. Cubs convention.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to a Bears convention. Okay, so I have been to a convention. I've never been to any sort of...
I didn't know My Little Pony was like a thing like that.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Tom, have you not been on the internet in the past 12 years?
I mean, I don't go into My Little Pony forums.
No, there's a My Little Pony documentary about bronies, which bronies are male fans of the show because it's a show
really?
for children. Yeah. There was one on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's still on there. Oh yeah, it was called Bronies, and you should check it out because they're weird.
See, I thought that was about like New Jersey guys.
Bronies?
Jabronis. Hey.
Great joke.
Hey, check out. I swear to God, if I saw Bronies, I would have thought it was like a jabroni show.
You are so innocent when it comes to the internet.
Yeah. Why would I? I don't want to know about these things. Like if I met this guy on the street and he asked me, so my girlfriend is my girlfriend's into these My Little Pony things. Like, I wouldn't even know what I'd be like. Okay, well.
So, on Reddit, there's an upvote and downvote system, right? So this is his wife of 5 years, and the most downvoted comment is just a comment that just says divorce.
That's the most downvoted?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's funny. Just he types out all these paragraphs, and the one comment, divorce.
Divorce. That's funny.
Not like don't try counseling or anything. Just divorce her.
That sounds, I mean, because I don't have that's a guy like me, because I don't have a solution for you.
You don't
Like,
have a pony in this fight?
better enjoy these ponies, you brony. Or, I don't know.
Brony pony. So we got an accidental shout out on Instagram.
By who?
Yesterday. Some gay guy. And when I say gay guy, just to clarify, I went to his profile and it said gay guy or gay actor living in Miami or something. But it's a video of him. He was singing a song from Justin to Kelly was like on in the background of whatever club he was in. And he said, shout out, and he put tags Kelly Clarkson. And then he probably
FJ2K.
typed in from Justin to Kelly and he just tagged FJ2K pod. And
So we're more popular than the movie. That
we are
came out.
accidentally popular.
We are more American than the American Idols.
But it was very funny. And
Did you share his? Did you repost the tag?
I honestly don't even know how to do that. I did not, because it said so.
and I'm the internet rookie. Sorry that I know how to repost tags, but I don't know about My Pony incest, whatever.
Who said anything about incest, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's Tom's own unique spin.
Yeah.
Tom's secretly a brony and he wants to fuck his pony sister.
But no, it just said so-and-so, tagged you in a post. Or so-and-so wants to send you a message. And I went to it, and it was just his post, and I accepted it. And
Obviously.
I double-tapped it, to show that I liked it. But
Shout him
no
out.
response after that. I don't remember
That's only his name?
I don't remember his name. Just gay guy living in
Miami.
little Cubano town. But yeah. So yeah, if you want to sing a song, I've never seen the movie. I don't know are there any is a moment like this in that movie?
No, that was her.
That was her
That
first
was
single.
yeah, that was one of her. Well,
That's
was
what
one of
she
her.
sang
That was
when
she
she
sang
won.
on American Idol. Yeah.
Right. Is that how they did it back then? They each had a song prepared if they won.
Yeah,
like what was Justin Guarini's song?
No, she sang it before she won.
Yeah, I think they all had to.
No,
they had to
A Moment
compose
Like
an
This is
original
not
song.
by her.
No, someone else wrote it, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not a cover.
That's not her. A Moment Like
what do you
This.
mean?
A Moment Like This is sung by somebody else.
What?
I'm 98% sure.
I'm looking this up.
Well, we're all on our phones right now. It's the debut single by Kelly Clarkson. The song was written by blah blah blah. Yeah, it's her song, dude. You're wrong. You were 98% sure, and you're so wrong.
Well, there's that 2% that I was incorrect.
Written by
Really?
Jorgen Elofsson and John
Yeah,
Reed.
where do you think he's from? Build the wall,
Jorgen? Yeah, I know. Just all the way around.
people. No more Swedes.
Just it's gonna be a tall wall. No planes in from that direction.
Have you ever been to Sweden?
I've not.
Have you been to any of the Nordic countries?
No. I've been only to China. I've been to China. It was in Hong Kong, Shanghai, Hoha, which is in Inner Mongolia, and Beijing. And then I was in Cork in Ireland. I was in Ireland.
That's cool. I would like to go to Ireland.
Oh, nice trip. We should pod from Ireland. I'm all into conspiracies these days.
We're starting a GoFundMe to fund our trip to Ireland. You know, we only need $10,000. But okay.
Hey guys, thanks so much.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, FJ2KPod. You know,
If you have questions that you have,
Oh yeah, sure.
if you need advice about anything,
slide into our DMs, as the children say.
Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Anthony's got a nice setup going now with the multiple cameras thing. He's doing it, and he's doing it big. So shout out Anthony for that. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day.
we'll see you next week.
Bye.